Not only did XRP hold up incredibly well during the Bitcoin dump, we're literally still trading around $2.20 and getting ready to flip back above the EMA 9, but it looks like JP Morgan and other massive traditional financial institutions are calling for insane volumes of XRP spot ETF inflows coming soon. Before we talk about the stats, please understand, just because there's massive amounts of inflows, billions and billions of dollars for an XRP, a Solana, HBAR, whatever that may be, ETF, that simply means that there's demand for that ETF and that the issuers are not buying the ETFs at that moment. They actually buy it beforehand, add it to their treasury. So it takes a little bit of time for everything to kind of pan out. And that might not be super bullish short term, as we don't see these assets prices go up right away. But at the end of the day, this is signaling institutional interest, adoption, retail interest, all of the above, and money is coming in. So yesterday's Bitcoin dumped below $90,000. XRP looks like it only had about a 7% pullback, and it looks like we've already erased those losses. And again, this is incredibly bullish short term. All we need to do is flip $2.26. This is not financial advice, though. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing on the chart. And also, 4 XRP spot ETFs are scheduled to launch this week, and 3 more in the next 21 days. And in the Cointelegraph article, they reference JP Morgan, and they say that JP Morgan is anticipating about $4 to $8 billion worth of inflows coming in for these XRP ETFs. And this is going to be with futures, covered, spot combined. And that's a lot of money. So the XRP spot ETFs are Franklin Templeton, Bitwise, 21 Shares, and CoinShares. As of right now, I do not think that the Franklin Templeton spot XRP ETF is live yet, but I will update you once it is, and it will probably be live this week. If you're interested in any of these XRP spot ETFs, here's some stats on it. Franklin Templeton is a Wall Street giant with over 450 billion assets under management. The Bitwise XRP spot ETF, they're going to have super low fees, and it's a pure XRP spot ETF with exposure. As far as 21 Shares, it's Europe's leader in launches in the US, and CoinShares, they are a $50 billion powerhouse in the US. Also, as far as XRP and Solana spot ETFs go, they took the lead this week despite about $4 billion worth of outflows from Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. This is according to CryptoSlate. For the Solana ETF, it looks like there was 382.05 million in inflows in the last 3 weeks for October. And the XRP spot ETF was the most popular, with the most inflows from all ETFs this entire year in 2025. And I want to say there's like 900 ones. Different spot ETFs that are in Web 2 and Web 3. Also, really quickly, Amplify launches XRP covered call ETF targeting 3% monthly income. As far as a covered call funding target of 3%, they have an annual 36% option premium. And Amplify currently manages over $16 billion of assets under management. So again, we're going to see a lot of different types of XRP ETFs come to the market, which is good as far as liquidity goes. But again, this liquidity doesn't pump price overnight, because it's a lot different when we're dealing with traditional finance as opposed to crypto, because in crypto, we just buy the asset and inject liquidity. But with traditional finance, the process is a little bit different. Again, some of these are paper, some of these are derivatives. Either way, those of you that are just holding, maybe just don't look at your portfolios until we figure out what's going on with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still the queen bee and controls the market. Goodbye.